Hello once again, welcome to my Microsoft Access videos. This is James. We are still continuing with design view queries, and in this case we are going to design a query called B2000 to display all students who were born before the year 2000. How do we do that? Let us dive into Access and we see how that actually happens. So we'll go to Create, Query Design, add our table called Table Results, then we say Close, expand to see all the fields, highlight all of them by pressing Ctrl A, drag them down. This time the condition is based on the date of birth or the date birth. So inside here we're going to put a criteria. We are going to put they say those who were born before the year 2000, so it's going to be less than 1st January 2000. So this is the criteria we put. So we go ahead and we run and we see if the results are actually true. And you notice that the results are actually all those people who were born before the year 2000. So what did we put? If you go back to the criteria, it is less than 1st January 2000. These hash signs are put automatically by the system. You don't need to worry about them. So when we run our query, the answers are actually right. So that is how we perform the first query as far as dates are concerned. Those who were born before the year 2000. Now we can save that as the name they told us. He said we call it B2000, and we save our query, which will be seen in the navigation pane. So if we continue on to the next query, it says design a query called A90B20 to display students born between the year 1990 and 2000. How do we do that? Go back to our database, go to Create, Query Design, add the table, highlight all the entries, drag them down. Still the condition is in the date. As you see, this is what we are dealing with. Query called A90B20 to display all students who were born in the year 1990 and 2000. So what we shall do in this case, we are going to put our condition. We are going to put between 31st December 1990 and 1st January 2000. So that is the condition they want. Between 1990, that is between 31st December 1990 and 1st January 2000. That is the period between that time. So let us try to run that query and we'll see if we'll get some results. So we'll go to our run, and indeed it works. These people were born between 1990 and 2000. So we can save it as A90B20 and That is how our criteria worked out. And then lastly, on the dates, you could be asked to create a query which computes the age basing on the dates given. How do we do this? For example, design a query called age to compute the age in a column called age. We go back to our query design. We go to create, query design, add the table, close, add the fields, drag them down. This time round, we are computing the age this first, so we create some space. We shall put age, and this time round, yes, to do this age query, we use a function known as DateDiff. They're saying age is computed by a function called DateDiff. The arguments of this function are DateDiff, then you open brackets, in quotes you put 4y's, then you put the name of the field which is supposed to participate in that date computation, which is in this case the date birth as it's written, then comma, then you put now, close, open and close brackets, then you close the last bracket, which in turn closes this first bracket we opened. Let us continue with our query and we see how this works. So we will come, put a colon, we type DateDiff, we open brackets, open quotes, type 4y's, 1 2 3 4, close quotes, comma. Now what we need is date birth, that is the date where we want to compute our years. Date birth, comma, then we type now, open and close, and then close lastly. So if we zoom out, if we zoom in, we'll try to see the arguments of the formula. Hope it's clear. Then we can zoom it out and we try to run the query and we see if it will be in position to compute our age. And there we go, we have our ages. So that is how we compute the age using the DateDiff function, and this is its argument. This is how it's written. So that's how we compute age using the DateDiff function. Thanks for watching this video. Look out for more videos coming on some other queries. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.